Hello. Y'all, I really don't have a pen over here. Hold on, I need a pen. I gotta have a pen. Hey, I don't even know what that is. E? Hold on, y'all. I gotta have something to write with at my table. Okay. I'll come back for the rest of my belongings later. I'm surprised, like, I really took all my pens in my room. Anyway, as promised, I said I was gonna talk about, oh shoot, sorry. I said I was gonna talk about Pickmeisha Friends. I said that. So that's what the topic is today. And this is very important because people are going to act different towards you after you level up. And excuse me, because I have this, I don't know why I just put this in my mouth before I came up here, but it's a Mentos mint. It looks like this. These are really good. They're my favorites, actually. But this is very important because people are going to treat you differently. So I know there was a couple people who I knew from campus. They would just say like slick stuff, like random stuff. And it would be people, they weren't necessarily friends. They were more like associates, but people in general act different towards you when you switch something up. And I'm not sure if you all have read the book, The 48 Laws of Power, but it talks about not making an abrupt change because people don't know how to handle that. So for the people who hadn't seen me in a long time, they didn't get that slow transformation of me starting to wear makeup and then starting to wear wigs. Then my hair, because my locks were getting long. Like, I have long hair. So my locks were getting long. So then I got them combed out because like my wig wouldn't lay flat anymore. So I'm like, I can always get locks again if I really wanted to lock my hair. But I was about that wig life. So I got them combed out, you know, just started getting it braided down and stuff like that. And but it was a gradual transition. Then my makeup got better. Then, you know, I started understanding how wigs work, so I was able to do it on my own. Learn to understand the maintenance of my hair, because before, like, I'm the type of person, if I don't know how to do something, I'm not going to automatically go and try to figure it out. I will pay somebody for the service. Like, I believe in that. Which is one of the reasons why I have my consulting firm. So if you all didn't know, I also do business consulting. And one of the services I offer there is just helping people get their ideas together so that they can start their own brand. So I'm a firm believer in when people have a need and you can meet it, you can make some money off of it, for sure. And it makes me feel good to be able to meet those needs, you know. So I'm getting paid, but I'm also enjoying what I do. So I'm a firm believer in that. But I say all that to say, I would take my wigs. So I'll buy my wigs, $100 something, $200 something offline. Hey, Ben. Then I'll go and take my wigs to my hair lady. And then she would take them, wash them, pluck them, cut them in a certain way, straighten it, curl it, whatever I wanted. And so I never had an issue with that, you know. But yeah, so I made this change. Some people saw it gradually. Other people saw it dramatically. And it just wasn't a good look. So from people who were like, oh my goodness, you know, some people were like happy for me, but then you had other people who, they weren't happy at all. They were not feeling it. So let's get into it. Um, I took some notes. I did. I took some notes, and now I don't see them right now because they're probably in my room or something. But I'll just write the new ones because I remember what I was going to say. So, number one, I did say when you have... Yes! Hold on one second. I'll go get my list because I remember where it is now. I'll take y'all with me. I know y'all like to come with me. You don't want the... That was my computer. The cord to my laptop. Boy, I'm glad I didn't fall because I know you would have laughed at me because I'm definitely posting this video regardless. I don't care. I'm silly like that. If I can laugh at myself, you can definitely laugh at me. I don't care. All right, so here it goes. And I'll tell y'all a story, of course, later on. I literally wrote it. So I keep like envelopes and stuff in my car with my money in it. Like when I'm traveling. So like when I get in my car, I'll take my envelope with me, you know. And so I was just writing it on my envelope. Because I went, when I went out to the post office earlier, I got some pickle chips and stuff. So anyway, so I will start off with number one. So first of all, friends will argue about whose relationship is better with a Dusty. So all 4 or 5 of you will be dating a Dusty, but you'll be talking about, well, at least I'm not paying for this and that on his child support, or at least I'm not getting my A whooped, you know, like, or at least I'm not getting cheated on. Like, everybody has their comparison to whose Dusty is the better Dusty. And that is disgusting, okay? First of all, don't compare Dusties. That's my tip number one. Don't do that. Neither of you are in a good position. All of you are a paycheck away from poverty. And if you're working and you're living with a man and sleeping with a man, you have a problem on your hands, period. And you have to fix that, okay? So that's number one. When you have Pickmeisha friends, don't compare Dusties. Don't do that. The next thing, don't force your opinion. So I don't force my opinions on my friends, right? I will share videos with them. I might text them some things every now and then, you know, to uplift their spirits and to really... Everything that I do inspires a sense of autonomy and a sense of self-esteem in my friends. That's what I like to do. Like, even at the end of our conversation, I won't bash them. I'll just be like, but you know you're worth more than that. You'll leave eventually. You know, I'll say something like that just to lighten the mood. But no, really, you know you deserve more than that, and you will leave eventually, because eventually women wake up. They get smarter. They realize this person is really not for me. And they do better, right? So don't force your opinion on them. Say what you have to say if it's really bothering you. But after all is said and done, and once you see that they're not really being receptive to that advice anymore, fall back. So my next tip, a lot of people ask, well, what if they ask for my advice? What if they ask? This is me. The reason why I started charging for consultations is because I have people in my inbox asking me the same stupid questions, okay? They'll ask me something one day, then they'll come back and ask again. I'll post something, and then they'll, oh, well, I thought you said blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I did say that, and I meant it. Like, don't take it out of context. People will look at something that you say, and you can tell where their brains are at because they'll try to rewire it to shape how they want you to think. And it's like, no, I'm not budging. I am a hypergamous woman. A man is supposed to provide, but I see how you think. You understand? Because although people try to act like they're hypergamous, a lot of these women, like I said in my video yesterday, they don't care about the hypergamous lifestyle. They want to do whatever they can to get in another relationship and to fall in love with again. But they're not concerned with who that man is, how he behaves, which is why a lot of women, after they level up, they go right back to the same patterns, because it was never about their self-esteem, their growth, their level up. It was all about, how can I get another man? How can I get a better man, or what they think is better, right? So people's true colors always come out. Just know that. So that was, don't compare Dusties. And second, don't force your opinion. And also, like I said, if she asks for advice, okay, that's cool, but I'm only going to give you advice but so much. Which, again, that's why I charge for consultations, because you cannot keep coming to me about the same person, about the same issue. I don't want to hear that. And to be completely honest, I have other things I can be doing. Okay, but if you're willing to pay for it, you want to get the service, that's perfectly fine. And even then, at a certain point, I'm going to be like, I don't want your money anymore. Like, you got to get it together. All right. So even if that person's asking you for advice, well, what do you think I should do? If you've known that you've already told this person 15, 20 times the same thing, this man is lying to you, this man is cheating on you, this man has you broke, he stole your money, and they want to be there, wash your hands. And I don't care. I don't mind telling my friends or my associates, whoever it is, people in my DMs, I don't have anything to say, or I'll just leave you on red. I don't have time. I really don't. Because it has to be something in you. My voice has to start becoming your inner voice, so you can learn to love yourself better. All right. So that was, don't give advice. And that's two different things now. Don't force your opinion, and don't give advice, which I know for some of you, that's difficult. People love sharing their opinions on things that have nothing to do with them, but it's okay. Like, your friend is going to learn, all right? The next thing, be respectful. One thing I can't stand is for somebody to approach anyone and not come with a respectful tone, right? We are women, and we may be more emotional than our counter species, but we're human first, right? So all of that, oh, you stupid, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that, and oh yeah, I only put up with that one time, and bashing the other woman, that doesn't help her. The issue is that she has low self-esteem or low self-worth. Do you think that that's going to become better by you talking down to her? Just be honest. This is why I don't allow bashing on my page. People get blocked all the time. You can't even if you're talking about somebody that's outside of the group. I have a Facebook group, so I've had people try to make posts like, oh, this girl is wearing blah, blah, blah. I'm not worried about what she's wearing. What are you going to wear on your next date? Focus on you. Don't be catty. And I know when it comes to women's groups, a lot of groups are like that. A lot of girls, they welcome things like that, that you can't sit with us type of attitude. But I've never been that type of person. I was not raised that way. My mother has always said, treat people with respect. So that's the attitude that I carry out. Regardless of the decisions that you make as an adult, I am going to respect you. I don't do name calling. I don't continuously throw things in people's face. Oh, you don't remember last time you got cheated on? Well, didn't he do the same thing as so-and-so? Let it go. That's not your fight. If you want to help the person, speak life into them. Okay? And with that part being said, respect will take you far in life. Y'all I know we live in an age where people are like, oh yeah, I'm disrespectful, and they think that's cute, but it's not. Being disrespectful is not cute. And in a lot of places, being disrespectful can get you messed up. You have to be mindful. Not everybody's going to take a slice of humble pie and walk away. Some people will hurt you. Some of your friendships will end if you're not careful about how you're talking to them. Who wants to have a friend that's bashing them all the time, or who thinks they're better because they're in a better relationship or they expect more from men? People have to grow in their own right, so just respect where they are. But I do also understand there comes a point in your growth where you're like, I want like-minded people around me, right? And that's fine as well. If you feel like you're outgrowing your friendships, if you feel like you need a different crowd around you, people who are on the same level, whether it be financially, mentally, whatever the case may be, find you a group. Like I said, I do have a Facebook group. It's called Tired, and it's an acronym that stands for taking initiative, ready to level up, eager to grow, done with the BS, okay? It's like a girls club. Women come in there, they ask me all types of questions. You know, they've paid their membership fee. It's a one-time fee. And I answer them. And we post discussion topics. And I post videos. I have a video of the day every day, right? So there are communities out there. And beyond my Facebook group, there are plenty of groups that are free. So find your tribe. Find people that are doing what you're doing and that are you feel like are on your level, but don't bash people for where they are or try to force them to grow past where they're comfortable with. And just also know that it's okay if you feel like you've outgrown them. All right? So that was the end of this video. So just to recap, don't compare Dusties. Don't force your opinion on others. Do not give advice continuously. It has to come to a stopping point at some point. Be respectful. Respect will take you far in life. And I have to say this. I had to make this video. And my friend, you know, you might see this. I hope you do so we can laugh about it later. So I just got to tell y'all about my friend, right? And I don't name drop, as y'all know. So I had this friend who was dating this Dusty. And he was just like the dustiest of them all, okay? He does music or something. I guess he wants to be a rapper. I don't even know if he's employed. But I know that he hustles. He's not touching any real money. But like my friend, I would be asking her like, okay, when y'all go on dates, who pays? And she'll be like, oh, sometimes he pays, sometimes I'll pay. And I'm like, ew. You know, but just the more things that she told me about him, I was like, okay, yeah, he's playing you. Totally, like all jokes aside. So I remember one day comparing Dusties. She said something about the Dusty that I was seeing. And I'm like, okay, you know, and at that time that Dusty and I had broken up. Hey, girl. At that time that Dusty and I had broken up. And so she's like, oh, yeah, well, that's my nigga. And da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, you trying to take shots? Like, if I don't want this man, I can't scoop him right back up. I don't even want the person that I'm talking to. I'm still entertaining my ex because he's still paying for dates. You know, but I don't have to. Yes, the girl, you are late to the party. But I'm in the middle of a story. So after I tell the story, I'll give you a quick recap. And then I'm going to post this to my YouTube. I was about to say Instagram, but I'm going to put this on YouTube. So, yeah, she was trying to compare. So after she said that, when she was like, oh, but that's my nigga, I'm like, oh. I see what this is. You're trying to be funny. So I was just letting her know, you know, like whatever, your relationship with your Dusty is not sustainable. You know, he's a bum. Things of that nature. You know, we talk to each other like that because we love each other. And she was like, it's okay. I'll send you an invitation to my wedding. I'm like, wow, she's really going hard. So I never said anything again about her situation. I'm like, if that's how you honestly and truly feel, if you feel like your relationship is going to work and you don't want to hear what I have to say, I'll fall back, right? So I fell back and they're not together anymore. And he was a scumbag. So, and my Dusty was a scumbag too. So I was talking as a topic about Pickmeisha Friends, queen. And so, you know, this isn't going to help you. You just need to watch the video. Because even if I go over this, it still isn't the same as when I'm doing it live. So I'm about to post it right now, I promise. I'm going to get off live, post the video right now and watch it, and you just let me know what you think about it. You can slide in my DMs tonight. I should be up for a little while later. And I'm surprised y'all weren't up. So normally I would like go live. Well, I normally try to go on about like 9, but 9 o'clock I be ready to get in the bed, you know, like I be asleep by like 10 o'clock, 10:30. But I come up here later because y'all are normally up. But today it wasn't a lot of people. It was like 3. I thought my live notifications were on, girl. It's okay, babe. I appreciate you for stepping in. And I'll post it right now. 3:17, like PM or AM. I've never been there. I need to put that on my bucket list to go to the UK. Hopefully this ban on travel will be up soon because I'm going crazy. AM, girl, you be up, okay? But yeah, this for me is late. Like right now it's 10:17, so I had to turn my what is that thing called? It's called screen time. So I have this screen time app thing on my phone, so at 10 o'clock it shuts down all my apps, so I won't be on my phone at night. So I pushed it back to 11 so I could do this video. But 3:17, girl, I am never up at that time unless I took a nap like earlier in the day or something and I just happened to be up. But yeah, I'm gonna post it right now. And I know yesterday I did say that I was going to change the name of my channel, and I did. So my YouTube is Hanging Out with Love now. You're doing so well. Love your content and consistency. Thank you so much. I try to be consistent. I didn't know, like, I know I don't go live every day. I don't really have a desire to. I feel like the sporadic lives are better just so people can indulge and be able to catch up. But I try to at least make my posts a daily thing so you guys can always have something to look forward to. But I really appreciate that. So I love you. I will see you in my next video, and I'll post this right now so you can watch it. Well, I was about to say good night. Good morning.